What the hex is going on, ladies and gentlemen?
The shit's legit. The reality has changed. It's not the same fucking game anymore. Fucking Hex. Hex.
Hex.
When Bob's.
What the hex?
What the hex?
What the hex is going on?
What the hex are you doing back here? It's been 2 weeks. We haven't seen you. All right.
I'm so back. I'm back. I've got underpants on, and I'm not wearing a green jumper.
Nice.
I'm just saying.
For a change.
For a change, exactly. I'm like Hugo Boss.
All right.
All the way.
Wow. It's like it was the Bull Run or something, Mr. Hoity-toity.
Dapper Dan. I'm all Dapper Dan'd out. Yeah, I was in Italy, man. I was in on a family vacation. So I took a 2-week hiatus. Nice little beach resort. And in that first week, we got eaten alive by mosquitoes. So that was nice. And then I have to say that topless, naked sunbathing has gone. No, it has gone totally out of style. Like because we're always saying like when bobs and where are bobs. Like I haven't seen a bob in this whole 2 weeks. Like what's
number one, DJ Cryptomatic. Did you? So what you're saying is when you went to the shore, you put on your little pasties so that you would hide your nipples. Is that the problem?
I'm not talking about mine.
Oh, not yours. You mean
about the beautiful Italiano?
Beautiful Italiano.
Yeah,
I went to Italy myself as well, and then the French Riviera with the intention to relive in the 80s when I went to the Nice. There were bobs everywhere. Bobs galore. Bobs were
Was that an 80s thing maybe? Like I was very disappointed that this is no longer...
It's no longer a thing. Nobody's doing that. No.
Man.
It's freaking Puritan conservatism.
Yeah.
Hey, Peter.
Peter.
What's up, degenerates?
Yeah. Shout out to Peter the Great for holding up the show the last 2 weeks. For suffering through.
You did a good job, Peter.
Yeah, you did.
Did I really?
Yeah. People cringed happily. Yes.
Cringed happily.
Yeah. So, but now I'm back, getting back into the swing of things, and the prices are wrecked.
Yeah.
What's up with you, Papa B? Where have you been? What have you been up to?
Where have I
Did you get your furniture delivered now, or are you like IKEA screwing?
Can you sleep now?
No, I got a bed. I got a bed, and hopefully someday I'll also have a TV.
Oh,
Who needs
the
that?
people still watch TV.
It's only propaganda up there.
And then sofa is coming someday as well.
Sofa. Who
Yeah.
needs a sofa?
I do. I need a how can I be a couch potato without a couch to potato on? It's where I used to live.
Good question. Good
Yes,
question.
I would live on the sofa, but now I'm waiting for our sofa. Hey,
Ah, you
fresh.
see?
Yes,
How can
Avalon.
we be crypto people without being wrecked? Yeah.
I have an inspirational story for you guys to just shake
You
off all the
guys.
dread, the gloom and doom. You guys will love it.
Let's just say hi to the chat real quick. We've got already 20 people watching. Thanks so
No,
much
like-
for tuning in at our new time slot. Nikola Tesla is first. Don't see Nom Nom. Nom Nom is wrecked.
Dorsey's here. Dorsey's here to be first.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dorsey made it. That's nice. Hexen is B second. Red Squirrel. Congratulations. We get Avalon. Hex on air in the house. That body mechanic. The Avalon fam. DJ and Dougie coming through. Hey, Hexy.
Hey.
Win in the house. Haven't seen
Win.
you in a minute. Thanks
What's
for
up?
tuning in.
Thank you.
The Wookie is here. Mrs. Avalon. Toby. We might have TA with
Where is
Toby
Toby?
today.
Where is
We
Toby?
actually,
Wow.
we might.
Where's Toby?
We might. We just might.
He private messages me like, you know, like 10 minutes before a slot and says, I just got to
Yeah.
put on some pants. When do I come
The
on?
green jumper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real professionals do no pants.
That's right.
Yeah.
No pants.
No pants.
Necessary. This is a no pants show. But DJ Cryptomatic has his Hugo Boss in his Hugo Boss.
Not
With no
playing
pants.
around from the outlet. From the outlet store.
DJ, stand up, stand up, stand up.
No.
In my
No.
boardroom here?
It's
No.
It's just t-shirt and tuxedo, nothing else.
Yeah.
Tuxedo.
They call that a slick icky, yes. Oh, what is this? Dorsey says Papa needs his lazy boy recliner. This is true. I'm almost of the age that I need the one that automatically stands me up into a full standing position from the recliner itself. Have you seen these amazing American things? Like Transformers, yes, for the decrepit. Thank
They
you.
have the electrical mechanics where you can move
Yes,
them up and down.
yes, they put you to a standing
Yeah.
position. Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah. And then you just fall back into them. You know?
But shout out to Dozy though. That's for him. It must be 4 in the morning or something. That's
Wow, Dorsey,
wow.
thank you.
Where is Dorsey?
Wow.
The one with the one with the hole.
on screen? On screen?
Jesus.
Hey, every
Quality show
sofa that
already.
every sofa that I have has a hole that you can poo through.
The hole in it.
Yes.
Yeah. So you got your furniture. You getting some from IKEA as well, or you know?
No. What is this IKEA
No.
thing? There's no IKEA on this island.
Really?
No, that's an Oahu thing. If you want like that creme de la creme furniture, you have to fly over there and order it, and then you can
And then
expect
assemble the
Four-
whole thing, and then you go nuts
Four-
because one screw is missing.
Exactly.
You mean-
Everything
you
is
mean-
4 to
you
6
mean
months
child
here, by the
killer?
way. Everything.
Child
What?
Killer furniture.
What?
Did you
What's
know
that?
that IKEA furniture kills a lot of children?
Does it?
Yeah.
We got too many of these rugrats
Children.
around. We should eradicate them all. There should be no more humans.
And there
What's
goes
the matter? Why do they kill
discourse-
children?
There goes the Discord syndicate.
Well,
Why do they kill? Why do they kill children?
happy to contribute because they are unstable, cheap shits, and
Nice.
you need to screw them into the wall.
Ah. Well, I thought you were
People
talking
will
about.
children will open them and then it will.
I thought you were talking about the Swedish
Oh,
meatballs that you can get like
yeah.
for $5 for like 6 balls. Kids are wolfing those down and
Yeah.
choking themselves to
They
death.
have hot dogs
Maybe.
actually at IKEA. You know, people saying that the hot dog at Costco
Yes.
is $1.50. That's like
Yes.
the inflation savior.
Stable coin. Yes.
And we
Stable
have
dog.
that at IKEA in Europe. Same.
You know what? Nothing can compare to a Costco dog. Now, living on this island now, I know. I would spend
idea.
$5 a tank of gas. I would go.
You're missing stuff already.
No, I'm absorbing it. My waistline
Yeah.
is about to show. I'm about to
Ah.
explode with Costco pizzas and hot dogs and chicken bakes. They call them amazing. $1.50 for a hot dog, quarter pound piece of processed meat plus a drink for $150.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, they're great. No, don't let
wiener.
until you've tried it. That's what I'm going to take you when you come visit.
Longevity.
Yeah. Well, we got 30 people watching. We're killing it.
Woo!
Jesus Christ, killing it in the bear market. What's up with these prices, Peter?
Bear What?
What have you done? Like, what is this?
This is the wrong hex, man.
No, shut up with your wrong hex. This is the
Nobody's
greatest hex
buying
of
this.
all.
It's
Nobody's
the
buying
shittiest hex.
Hex
that
Classic.
there ever was. Hex Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I
Yeah,
each time I
maybe. Sorry to interrupt. Maybe the past will repeat again with Hex as it did with Ethereum, because the new one is the more valuable.
Yeah,
Well, we all got copies, Peter, but
Yeah, we got.
did you dump all your originals for your copies?
You mean all my 15-year stakes? Of course. I unstaked, got 0, and then I sold it.
Nice. I knew you were smart.
well, this is
Vince.
the new hex, so it still has potential,
Potential.
but it's like wow,
resuscitation.
wow. And
I'll
what is
tell you
all
what-
the- yeah, each time I'm opening up
This is the original Hex.
the
Okay.
real
Shut up.
The OG
the real
Hex.
word, the OGX. Now, each time I'm opening up Twitter, I'm reading like, "Oh, depressed. We're so everybody's
The
so
what?
depressed," and the depressed.
Depressed.
Even Das
Of course,
Baum, the
everyone.
Vulcan mind. I'm feeling the depression.
Buy signal.
Bloody hell! Like, don't be depressed. Don't be. Nah, I'm not.
No.
Don't be a pussy, for lack of better words. Just grow some balls and be angry. Be angry like me. Be angry, but don't be depressed. I'm
Be a
angry at
hamster.
these whales since midish May last year. Since when we dropped down from 10 cents. Damn you whales, because I know how long it takes to recover from shit like this. And boy, am I right. So don't be depressed. Are you depressed, Papa B? You're not depressed.
I'm not depressed, but I have
Everyone.
reason to share with you why I'm not depressed. Please
Go.
continue. I have a story to lay out.
No,
here.
please.
It's one of faith in the community. It's one of inspiration and one of confidence in where we are and what we do. So bear with me because it's a little bit long-winded. Okay. So I moved to a very remote. Shut up. The end. That's the end. Peter, the first sigh from Peter, and I'm done.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. So anyway,
that was a fun story, by the way.
I know. It's short enough
How
for
did-
even you to keep. There you go.
I mean, like it has to be real. No one could have made that.
Right.
stitch
Okay. So
up.
let me tell you the story. All right.
No,
Yeah,
man.
Yes.
What
B9.
No.
Yes. B9.xyz. Everyone, come join us. It's all good and fun when you're talking security. So anyway,
Go ahead now.
please don't throw money at anything shitcoin. Stay in the Richard Hart ecosystem.
Yes.
This is what we're all about. So check this out, everybody. So I moved to a remote little corner of the mid-Pacific, known as Hawaii. So here I am on this island. It is the big island. It's not the more populated. It's a less densely populated island where you can kind of have some elbow room and stretch out and call for help, and maybe someone far down the street will hear you and come to your aid or not. So check it out. We're in this like podunk little town. My wife arrives. I'm ecstatic. It's wonderful. She's arrived. We have a great moving in period. We're starting to do some nesting in the household, move some sticks of furniture around, and start to think about how we can make this a home. She develops a little bit of a scratchy throat and a little bit of a cough. We pay exorbitant amounts of money for American health insurance now. So my mind says, let's get you to the doctor. Let's go meet our family physician, so to speak. So into town we roll. And she's seen by a doctor, and this doctor is very good. He has a very good manner about him. He's a younger guy, physically fit. Checking out everything, giving her the rundown, prescribing her some medicine, and then he asks So, are you guys active? Physically active? And I, take the microphone and I say, "Excuse me, doctor. It's a bit embarrassing. We came to this island because we hope to live a more, active life. But truth be told, I'm kind of in crypto, so I lead a very sedentary life, and I'm not very proud of it." And he's like, "Oh, really? What crypto are you in?" And I said, "Well, recently it's been in the news. Maybe catch a little bit of flack for it, but Bitcoin maybe you've heard of, and Ethereum you've heard of. But my community is the Hex community." And he stops, and his jaw almost drops to the floor, and he says, "Oh yeah, I'm a Hexican, man."
What?
And I just get up, and just like you find it's like you find a long lost brother or sister that's been gone for like 20 years, a big hearty handshake, maybe a secret Hexican swoop, and a la 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 la, and then it was like I couldn't believe it. My wife was sitting there on the examination table, sitting there going, what the fuck, is this possible? And
Wow. Is he in the chat right now?
I've invited him to do so, but he's busy. He's a doctor. We don't want him to be taken away from.
He's a doctor.
The thing is,
he's a true hexologist.
Yes, he is an OG. It turns out, but he's just a post payday OG, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he then introduces me to his Telegram buddies that are also on this island, and now there's a freaking proto community of OG Hexicans alive and well in this like far off remote little podunk town floating in the middle of the Pacific, which means you guys is 100%. This is the moral of the story. We are ubiquitous. The Hexican community is strong. We're cohesive. We're here for the long haul. We're staked. We're still fucking alive. We're warm and intelligent fucking people, and we know what our price point is, and it wasn't that 50-something cent like run up before. We're in this for the long haul, and all these people that I'm talking with in this chat are stakers, right? These people are the people that's actually staked, like you and me, DJ Cryptomatic. They staked right through the bull run and said, "This is not our time." Fuck you, Peter. Okay, so anyway, the idea is that now, no matter where you are, anywhere in the world, the idea is, and here's the epilogue, and you're going to love this. Peter's going to love this more than anybody because it's pain for me. So I said to him, at the beginning, to roll back a couple of minutes, I said, "It's me. Now you know my name. I'm totally doxed you, but I go by the moniker of Papa. Maybe BPK Das Bomb. Oh, yeah, I know him. Great. I stream with him on Tuesdays. How about DJ Cryptomatic? Oh, yeah. How about Papa Boner? No, never. No, doesn't ring a bell. So, that was the best.
That's
my wife was just
doctor.
like, "Oh,
That's my doctor."
Yep, that's your doctor. That's Peter's doctor. The doctor that can bring me shame.
Love
and
that
agony."
guy.
So anyway, so it's great. It's funny that this happened because when he introduced me to the Telegram chat with his friends, they're all like lifelong friends, and they've grown up together. They're big in the islands. Some of them are not on this island; they're on the mainland. But it's a real cohesive little group. And I was recognized when I came in, so I was allowed to come in because "Oh yeah, you've been doing this for a long time, and come on in because you're cool." And I'm like, "Oh, well, I know all you guys. So this is where you've been hiding out." So it's really great to see the community active. And remember, we manifested 56 cents.
Yeah.
We as a community manifested that price. The thing to look out for, it'll most definitely, not financial advice. It'll most definitely perform well in the next bull run. This is my feeling. You don't have to share that feeling. And certainly I don't want you to make any financial decisions based on my feeling. However, I'll tell you this, that it's all about, it's going to all turn out to be liquidity, just like Richard once said, right? It can go skyrocketing with low liquidity. It can go down to the doldrums with low liquidity. When liquidity kind of stabilizes and bulks up because people actually understand what it's for, then you're going to see like the big oh my God moment for all the OG Hexicans. We're going to say this is real again. We're all happy. If you want to get out, you get out. If you want to get in, you get in because there's liquidity.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's what the bull run will hold for us, I believe. Personal
Such
opinion,
a small
not
world,
financial.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Such a small world.
it is. But I feel
So
like
there are a
community,
lot
yeah.
of wrecked people in Hawaii. Okay, that's cool.
Peter, there's a
I
bunch
like
of people
that.
with a dartboard with your face on it in Hawaii. Come over here, I dare you. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
Peter, you'd be a
maybe
celebrity.
in the
No,
bull
I'm just
run.
kidding. Peter,
When I have money again. Okay.
you know, look. The reason we moved here is because I had a lean-to little house, that I've been renting out forever. This is the place I chose to lay low and live the humble life for the bear market, because just like these guys over here, confidence in the long-term vision of Hex and Pulse, and
That's right.
sitting here and validating away in the middle of nowhere.
That's right. But it might take a bit more time. That's like the bad news I have to share. I'm looking at this here. You know what this is? This is total crypto market cap. Because we
Nice.
are, I mean, we're doing our own
Click
thing
log, Jesus Christ.
with Hex. But
Click
we are
log.
still- click log, no. But we're still kind of depending on the overall, getting out of the depression sentiment. And if I look back at the last bear, this here took all of 2018 to go down, and then 2 years of sideways before
It's not sideways. It's not
There was-
sideways. You have to click log.
movements again. No, this
No,
is,
this is
is
the
total market
exponential part. This doesn't matter.
so
That-
hear me out.
those
So we
two
had
things.
like 2018, we had now 2022 as the down,
Yeah.
and now only so far 1 year of sideways. So if history doesn't necessarily repeat but rhymes,
it will run, of course.
and then we're looking at another year of this
I
depression.
don't think so. I don't think so. You have
It's
to
not
count.
depression. It's click log, motherfucker.
Well, yeah, not only that, but can you also add? You have to add the
Wow.
first downward slope. You have to add that.
This year. This,
Yep.
well,
Yes. Yep. See, so now no, it's back a little bit further. Yep. There you go.
Oh, shit.
So
No.
I think it's about 200
No,
more
screw it
days. I think it's 200 more days.
200. Well, yeah, ish, 200, 250. If you look at the damn rainbow chart,
Woo!
woo!
They added ultraviolet
that's a
on
joke.
there. Yeah.
So, as we said before, towards the halving, no financial advice is always near the blue. It's always at the bottom. So I was really expecting like a little fake out
Adjusted red bone chart,
and
right?
then down again. This is the adjusted rain. They added another blue ribbon. But
we added indigo. Yes.
so this again confirms the same story that we might go for another, a year, 200 days down here before we then after the halving take off.
Yeah,
to
sure.
new. But even if we stay here, it's not going below 20k Bitcoin. It will, 21.
I don't care
27,
play. I don't care play.
sideways. The damn stuck to flow model confirms the same story. That again, looking at the last one, the actual last bear, here's the 2 years of sideways. So now we're moving into this darker green color,
Yep.
which it also did here, but it didn't go crazy immediately. It took another year of this before it then went up. And
No,
here,
I see a
this
tinge,
structure,
I see a tinge of aqua there, DJ Cryptomatic.
but it's turning this almost blue, right?
Yes. Which
so
is the
I
turning
think-
point. Yes.
I think
Blue
it goes like
bowling.
this but that also said the worst is behind us. It will not go lower than this. No financial advice. But this here in the last one, you can't really count because this drastic drop here was the Bcash fork, and this crazy pump was the OneCoin scam. So if you cancel these two out,
It's an average.
then you have a sideways thing like it's here and like it's
Yes.
probably bound to happen. But the
Yes.
secret with this chart is that the line that it always follows the white rabbit. Always follow the white rabbit. So Bitcoin always comes back to this lock chart. So I cannot wait to go back up here. And if it goes back up here, we're looking at 100K Bitcoin.
I see someone who needs a timeout.
Yeah, I see someone who needs a shut the fuck up.
John
Do we have Joseph? Shout out to
Joseph gained.
Joseph. Oh my God.
He gained.
Joe.
There you go. There you go.
There you go. Goodbye now.
And in other news, all this recent drop from 30K to now 25, chain analysis say that was due to short-term holders, which confirms Papa B's story. Be a long-term believer. Have some balls, have some faith.
Believer.
Yep.
Nothing has changed. None of the fundamentals have changed. Bitcoin still works as it did. Hex works as it did even on 4 chains now. Nothing has changed. There is nothing to be like think that crypto is over or something. It's not.
No.
So, but we have to stick it out another year. That's kind of my...
We've done misery for the last 2 years already. Can't you just stick it out another less than 1?
Exactly.
Come on.
But don't be
now.
depressed, guys. Don't.
The thing is that within Hex and those of us that are staked, you're committed anyway, man. You knew that this was going to be 3 to 4 cycles in your lifetime of staking 15. I see Peter with his eyebrows starting to twitch. His little caterpillars above his eyes are starting to go haywire. What do you want to say, Peter?
There is this magic button. Emergency unstake.
Yeah, please give me your penalties. I love it.
Oh man.
Hey, you know what? I went into an actual bank recently, and I said, "So, tell me your CD rates. They actually look legit now. You're above 4%. Looks like 4.5%, 5%. Tell me a little bit about it." And I said to the bankers in both instances, both banks, I said, "I'd like to consider a CD ladder, please." And they looked at me like, "What?" I'm like, "A CD ladder? It's a concept from like the 80s. It was a big buzzword. Richard Hart talks about it. It's what Hex is basically based on. You can actually ladder in different time periods, different, 1-year CDs that are concurrent every month. Therefore, you'd have a monthly CD ladder." And the banker says, "I better write that down. That sounds pretty smart." I'm like, oh my God. So Richard has outbanked the bankers, right? So
Yeah.
it's really funny. And taught us a thing or two about the way money works, right? Delayed gratification in the real world will now get you 4.5% on a 1-year lockup. Here in the Hex world, that's still around 11%. So not too shabby. And it goes up almost, goes up to a precipice of 36, 37% still, which is fucking unbelievable in the real world. So thank you, Richard.
Yeah, thank you, Richard. And he's tweeting again. He's been quiet the last few days or so, but ever since yesterday, I think he was on a Twitter run again and posted this, which is very interesting. So this is a link to the go.hex.com, but it seems kind of... Peter, do you know what this is? This is like a bulletproof kind of a freedom of speech, freedom, kind of a link in Cloudflare that can never be changed or adjusted or censored. That's what I'm getting from this. So
something like that.
But if you open it, it gets to this, which is the standard or the new go.hex.com version where you can manage your hex stake. And up top in the right corner, you can switch between Ethereum mainnet, Pulsechain mainnet.
Woohoo!
So this is pretty cool. Yeah. And in other breaking news, KDP has left Power City.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Why?
Headline. Why?
Why? I want to know.
Because it's a lot of work, and she's going to be active in it anyway, but maybe not like hands-on. She's a smart cookie. She'll be tweeting out all sorts of stuff, I imagine.
Yeah.
But, a lot of people have made the decision to switch or kind of bow out of an active role in projects.
Katie, let's make some money. OnlyFans.
Yes.
OnlyFans.
Shut up, Peter.
With the floaters.
You're just salty because nobody ever checked out your OnlyFans with all your dick pics. And
No,
DJ
but we get,
Cryptomatic
like-
had his pasties. Yeah.
I have, yeah. No, but we had like, it's funny because we had Jesse the Pit Boss and Matt. Were leaving. It's funny. Crypto Wonder actually did a whole stream about all of these moves on the career ladder here in the RH Eco shitcoin system yesterday. So check out Crypto Wonder's YouTube channel. It's very funny storytelling with Uncle Crypto Wonder, but it's the damn truth what he's saying. So well done on that. But yeah, so we had Matt and Jesse the Pit Boss leaving Liquid Loans, going to Power City.
Yep.
And now we got KDP leaving Power City, wondering where she is now moving to. And both of them haven't launched their products yet,
Well,
didn't they?
Well. Stability is the big thing that's gating Liquid Loans, right? They want to see stability in the Pulsechain token, Pulse.
Yeah.
So
But
that's
maybe she's moving now to another project.
maybe she's actually founding a project. We don't know anything right now. Maybe it's a go dark type of time for her. She wants to hunker down and do something, or maybe complete her PhD, or maybe
Yeah.
weave baskets underwater. We don't know, and it's okay whatever she does. Like I said, smart cookie. Just kind of she'll be active.
We baskets underwater.
Well, whatever she wants to do is a thing. She wants to be an underwater
floats
basket
your
weaver.
boat.
She can do that.
Well, we will be watching KDP. We'll be watching. And people have been stuck in the mud. Jesus Christ! This is the Burning Man festival, live from the Burning Man festival.
That's not a Burning Man.
We have a
People
festival
were
like this.
Stuck there? Or
That's-
what the hell?
that's-
Yeah, we.
You know what this is? This is when the porta potties overflow and they just get this problem. I've
When
heard
it-
of this.
I've heard of people when they wait until somebody goes into a porta potty,
Yes.
and then 5-6 guys come and turn the whole thing upside.
This is that is that's an
Jesus
oldie but a
Christ.
goodie. Yes, that's
No, but we have a festival like this in it's called in Wacken in Germany, which is a heavy metal kind of a situation, and they pray for the mud each time, like it's a whole Woodstock mud fest. But this is in the Nevada desert where it never rains.
what's the matter?
Imagine paying $575 to get into a porta potty and then being turned around.
Being turned over when you're drunk.
Turned over.
what
That's
happened.
awesome.
Amazing.
Awesome feeling.
Amazing.
Well, this lends to the new concept of being truly shit faced.
Yeah. So we had a bunch of Hexicans there, actually. I know the space, isn't this called Space Cowboy?
Stuxicans.
Hex
They were
Cowboy.
stuck in the desert.
Crypto Kool-Aid was there, stuck in the whole thing. And then people couldn't get out. So it was all weird. Look at this guy.
All that salty
Does he have a
mud.
sword?
Jesus Christ. Yes.
Or is that sword through his neck because he can't get out?
Nah,
I don't know.
it's just-
And a crazy hack happened today. Did you hear this?
Yes.
Which is again where we can run our
Jesus
Peter, you're
Christ.
not yawning on the show, are you?
Yeah, Peter.
I am.
Man, it's
Peter's
only
yawning because he's the
9:30.
attacker.
9:30.
He's like, I've
Papa-
seen this. I got my
Papa
money.
B just got up. $24 million, like a big whale, lost all his shit in the form of staked Ethereum and Rocket Pool and Lido. And allegedly, it was through clicking a phishing
Yes.
link. Don't click on shit, because that link
click.
maliciously authorized a transaction from his wallet or something. I don't even know how that can happen, but
Well, let me. Can I
Crazy.
tell you? Can I tell you what an
Yes.
uphill battle it is to try to
Yes.
quit to get people to stop clicking links? So check this out. You know me. I'm a stickler for this and that. Is possibly a little bit well known to be a stickler for not clicking links.
yeah.
So I thank you. So I thank you, B9. That by the way, that was Moai, our AI. That's he comes in from time. He haunts me, and he comes in and he he heckles me with the B9 logo jingle. Okay, so anyway, so I go and I sidle up to my cousin who's complaining that she's getting pop-ups all over the place. It's interrupting her phone calls. She's getting these weird calls coming in. And I said, you probably, clicked on a link and now you're getting this marketing thing, but it's probably not terrible. But, you clicked on something like an idiot, like I told you not to. Now you're getting all this shit disrupting your life. So let's take a look at it. What I would say is just start with a clean reinstall, but she's very, I don't want to give up all these things. I'm like, fine. So let's go and clear out all of these apps. So we clear out all the apps, and no sooner have we reviewed all of her apps and cleaned them all out, than I see her starting to shift and hit the screen and do this whatever that I'm not leading her through. And I say, what the fuck are you doing? It looks like you just clicked on a random link that came to you in a text. Yeah, just hold on. I just need to find out where this link goes. And I said, I just got through telling you. I mean, this person is 65 years old, okay? But still, I'm like, I'm telling you, we're going through this fucking hour-long exercise of evaluating all your fucking stupid shit that you've been putting on your phone and clicking on. And now you're doing it right while I'm fucking telling you not to do it. What the fuck is it? Well, I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Okay, I'm done supporting you. You're done. You're on your own now. Just don't come on into my home and get onto my fucking Wi-Fi because you're banned. Okay? Thank you. Goodbye.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
How am I
John
supposed to know?
Bishop.
How
John
am I supposed
Bishop
to know?
says is right here. Have an extra PC for your crypto. Even a wild
100%.
SJ, believe it
Yes.
or not, in her HEX and Pulschain van, is driving around and has an extra laptop just for crypto. So that's a good
Yes, and
role
a
model
hardware
to follow.
wallet that is probably keystered somewhere. Yes.
Yep. In the gray water tank. We got Chris Hex. Am I older than Papa? Of course.
Ooh. Wait.
I don't know.
Shall we play a game? Am I older
Shall
than
we
Papa?
play a game?
Okay. Am I older than Papa? Answer this. Answer this. Are you still impressed by Velcro shoes? That's the Are you older than Papa game question of the day. Are you still impressed by Velcro shoes?
Chris Hex,
Velcro
come on.
shoes.
You have
Answer
to repeat
that.
it. Maybe he didn't hear it. So
Okay, so Paul Sack says yes. Okay, then you are at least as old as I am. Thank you.
Let's play a little clip from what is definitely not our sponsor, but it ties in with the security topic.
This whole system of yours could be on fire, and I couldn't even turn on a kitchen tap without filling out a 27B/6.
Wow. And on stage appears a
Hey, Toby.
Hex. So
Hi, Toby.
no, that's
You're
no
muted.
audio.
You're no. You're just the way we like it. You're coming in clearly, Toby. You're coming
Wait,
in
how about that?
There you go. Now you're-
One
Damn.
little button. That's what
Damn
she
it.
said. One little button.
Damn it.
What's up,
Toby,
man?
I heard
was
a rumor.
Uh-oh.
rumor.
I heard a rumor you bought Mr. Meatballs, Corey Costa, a computer gaming chair.
I
When
did.
are we are not even getting we're your friends here. We're not even getting a highest of stakes T-shirt. and
Yeah,
dude,
we
you're
get
this
nothing.
guy-
You're floating. I mean, okay, Papa's in Hawaii. You're floating around through the canals of Venice. I think you guys are okay. Now, Peter, on the other hand, it's like, Peter, shoot me a DM, bro. Shoot me a DM. I'll send you a box of government cheese. It's delicious.
Nice. Corey Costa, you could have started with like maybe getting him a long sleeve shirt or something, but no, you went right to the gaming chair. Yes.
He's working on the gun show, bro. It's like he's lost a ton of weight. He's kicking ass, and it's like I just wanted to support the kid. He does such good work.
He does good work.
and
Yes. He had us on.
And he had a terrible chair, so I'm like, dude. I mean, anybody that's like of that age range, they need a gamer chair to be doing streaming.
Yeah.
So let him fit
Look
in with
legit.
that, and
Yeah.
it wasn't that much money. But the other thing is
Was it
too is like
cheap
this is my little in. It's like I already had a good relationship with Corey, but now maybe I can finally convince him to stake some fucking hex. The guy only holds liquid hex. It's like I've been busting his balls relentlessly.
No, he's playing it smart. He's waiting for another 10,000 X.
Well, I mean, if all you've got, I mean, like if you don't have
Busted his meatballs.
I mean, I don't know. To me, it seems short-sighted to not have at least some stakes. You know, we know this. We know this. We're preaching to the choir here, with our crowd of 36 or however many are watching. Share and like you.
44.
Piece of shit. 44
hard-earned.
This is awesome. They've come on with us. This is
the
awesome.
viewership has dropped
in
off.
A bear market.
The viewership dropped off because DJ Cryptomatic was traveling.
That's true. Now he's back, and now
he's back, and people don't know, so we got to get it out. Right?
No, Peter did a great job covering for us. He did a really.
Yeah, I was
I'll agree with
gonna
Peter.
do
I'll
last week.
squinch in.
I was finally
Hey,
going to come back
Crispy.
last week.
Shout out to Crispy Man. He's in the
Crispy
chat.
Man.
Hexfire.io.
And
That
thanks,
picture's
Crispy Man, for the B9 examination. Very well done. Thank you so much.
Papa, can you
Crispy
tell
Man.
me more about B9?
I'll save it, Toby. I know you're just.
No. I mean, I like the new video. I just wasn't sure, kind of where things were with,
We
the
are
project.
growing. We got more verticals to aggregate onto the matrix. We've got all sorts of bips and burps coming in from the security
Bips and
public. I
bobs.
mean,
Cool.
bips and bobs. Yeah, bobs. Where bobs? No, we've got all sorts of little whispers in the woods. People asking questions.
Where Bob's?
About where bobs? No.
Right.
About whether or not this or that token or project is out to get me or not.
Right on.
We got a new practitioner that's doing code review, which is amazing. We got another one possibly coming online within the next week. So we're really backfilling our core strength, which is code review and aggregating from different other, both automated with AI and standard elbow grease type of code review. So we've got all sorts of stuff, and it's going to light up. It's a work in progress, obviously, but at least right now, if you were to look at things, you'd see all of Pulse Police's data aggregated with what's about to be all of Hex Security's data, which is aggregated also with all this new AI stuff that just came out. Now, you can take it all with a grain of salt, which you're supposed to, right? You're supposed to look at the average of everything and certainly pay attention to the red flags, most importantly. Those are the ones that are going to get you. But some of these aggregators also are for hire. So you have to understand that we're not for hire, right? We're taking things in as we see them, free of charge to everybody. We can't be bought. Another good reason for the B9 token is because we can't be bought because our ships are tacked on to the B9 token doing well over the next 10 years or whatever, right?
Right on.
So we're printing our own money, and we're showing you that we're beholden to no one when it comes to our providing of data. So I hope that that kind of in a nutshell shows you what we're doing.
I'd seen another little teaser thing you threw out there maybe a few weeks ago, and then I went to the website, but it's like I was on mobile, so I couldn't really do or see much. So I didn't know if it was more fleshed out now. I've been busy.
The mobile thing. See, we're torn there. We're putting all our effort into the desktop version. The browser version is important. Why? Because that's where you should be doing your crypto anyway. And in the bear market, better than any other time, you should be practicing, starting to get your chops in best practices and using your dedicated laptop to do, and yawning like Peter does. But anyway, this is the best time to do it. And we're not racing to get a mobile version. Why? Because that would assume that you're on the road doing something stupid, probably,
Trying
connecting
to do
up with a
crypto on
bad
your
site.
mobile.
Yeah,
Getting people know that you're in crypto, then getting robbed. And
that too. There's all these reasons that you shouldn't be out there doing things out of the safety of your own
smart
home.
things.
Yep.
Yeah, but we will in time have something so that people can, remotely get warned about major issues and maybe race home and go nail down their shit.
That's what I was thinking. Like a mobile alert thing would be cool,
Yeah.
or just people wanting to research whatever. I mean, I know I do most of my research on my phone. I all my crypto stuff I do on my computer. But
Yep.
like, if I'm just reading up about something, whatever,
Sure,
and I was just like,
sure.
wait a minute, I can't access the thing.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'm
on the
excited
way.
for you, man. It's like
Thank you.
just like Maddie and his time pays me thing. It's like you guys are out there building things that I think are really going to be, useful to protect people from themselves and from others going forward. So tip of the hat, man. Generally, I know I bust your balls
Thank
a
you.
lot, but I'm proud of you. I know that's no small
You
effort.
can
and
caress
I'm
them. You
looking
can
forward to
squeeze
seeing-
them a little bit gently.
Oh,
so they're always open to you.
Settle
Yeah.
down.
I was listening to Yentl earlier, and I thought of you, Papa.
Oh, Papa, can you hear me?
Papa,
Was it
can
a
you
vape? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that in the theater. It's a very, very.
Did you really?
Yeah, very Southern Californian Jewish thing to do is to go
Yeah,
to
right.
see Yentl in the theater. Barbara Streisand on the screen. She's with Mandy Patinkin. It's gonna be amazing. Let's go. And you're like, is it Star Wars? No, it's great. It's gonna be Yentl. Okay, whatever.
wow.
And you see it, and you're like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good movie, but it's like not a thriller.
No
Bob
lasers.
Bob Wells in the chat. Shout out to Bob Wells, also another very
Where?
loyal
TA.
viewer. Before we go to the TA with Toby, we have a joke from Finbear. Are you guys ready?
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Oh,
Can't wait.
never ready. Always
Can't
looking
wait.
forward to it. Yes.
Let's hit it.
Do you know how to tell apart a vegan zombie from a regular zombie? Well, the vegan zombie is always asking for grains.
Grains. Grains.
Ah.
Grains.
That's funny. Dude, that
All
thing cracks
right,
me up
here
every
we
time.
go.
It also
This is the
reminds
biggest
me,
joke of the day.
as I get older, my beard is less
Is this the
impressive.
new hex or the wrong hex or the
That's the
the
EHEX,
old hex.
right? That's the
Yay!
EHEX. So this is now here's
EHEX.
okay.
On
Check
the
this out.
EHEX.
This is why, because it's like it's good practice to clear your browsing history and what your cookies and all that stuff, right? So here's the issue. Boom. This is Dex Screener, and this is what I use to draw for Hex on Pulsechain. And as you can see,
Yes.
there are no lines, and it's because I cleared my browser last night, and then all of my shit goes away. So with
Real
Training
time,
Peak-
real time, real
yeah.
time.
So we can do it real time if you want. Like, that actually might be kind of
Yeah.
fun. So let's
Yes,
look at this.
show
Peter
us-
would be the,
show
I
us
don't
how
care
the
much, but Peter would be
sausages are-
delighted.
Well, and
Yeah.
I mean, generally, it's real basic, like almost elementary school style TA. And that's why I do this one publicly, because it's just easier to follow. And I mean, essentially, all you're doing is looking for patterns, right? So it's like if you're trying to get at least 2 to 3 points lining up on one another. And I like parallel channels. Like anybody that watches my stuff knows I like parallel channels. So it's like right here, just off the cuff here, maybe, it's like we're kind of getting that wick, bottom of that candle. Maybe move this up a bit here if people can see this. And
Is that a daily chart?
then if we go here, maybe if we go to
Yes.
it's generally better if you're going off a body candle than a wick. So, this one's tricky. I'd say maybe this would be legit. It's like we've got a couple of touches on the bottom. We got a couple touches on the top. Looks like maybe we broke out and they're trying to test the top of the channel now and then maybe move up. And as anyone that's paid attention previously, it's like, any patterns that you do find that are confirmed, and I don't have a ton of confidence in this one since we're doing it on the fly. I usually use some other metrics to kind of confirm as well. If you break a pattern, usually you're going to go up or down the height of that pattern. So this is basically the height of that pattern. So we broke there. So theoretically, we would be going back up around the 1.3 mark.
We won. We did it. You heard it here
And-
first. Toby is swearing to you. It's going to go up
No,
exactly that much.
absolutely not. Absolutely. But the thing is, too, is like when you see that, okay, like you line up that 1.3 and then you come across and you're like, oh, well, wait a minute. That's curious. Like that's where there was, a daily close and a daily open for a couple of candles back here. This was a local bottom, in that little span of time, some local tops here. So maybe there's some significance there. And that's where I look for confluence, right? If I have multiple things kind of pointing at the same spot, it gives me more confidence that maybe that's the move. So if that's the case, then you could dig a little deeper and then start with some other patterns and say, okay, well, what if this is a bull flag, right? So we could have a little bull flag forming. If I can find another parallel channel to put in here. So yeah, bull flag typically is kind of like this little thing, right, off of a flagpole, and we'll do it in a different color to kind of make it pop a little better. And do that there, boom. Thank God I had some coffee today. Do this.
Yeah, but that's
fly.
bull flag
So
for
basically, so this
ants.
could be a bull flag that we've got going on. Typically, bull flag, you're looking, at a parallel channel, kind of descending off of your flag pole, and then no dirty jokes, please. And then what you can do from there is if you break that, stand up and salute. Right, so every morning. So if you do break it, typically what you're looking for on a measured move from something like that is the length of the flagpole, right, from the top of the channel as it breaks out. Now, curiously enough, where does that take us? That takes us around 1.2. So the break that we were showing for the parallel channel itself was taking us to about 1.3. So both things are kind of pointing in the same area. So that would give me maybe some confidence that we got a little bull flag working. And what would give me more confidence is if we flip over to the HEX chart, and this one's a little more convoluted. We've got the big patterns that we've all talked about for months and months and months, if not years. We had this giant yellow channel that we had been working our way down through. I'm trying to get this thing really zoomed out. Get some fun stuff going on here. So you can see the triangle, right? That's the big white triangle. As we broke through the bottom of that triangle, then we started forming another pattern, and that's this gigantic yellow parallel channel that I've just kind of been working on since I've stopped my daily updates. I've still been keeping it up. And as we've gone through, you can see, where we've kind of tested this pink line, which is like a quarter mark line, and then we've got some bounces and some support and resistance on the green line, which is the midline of the channel, down here to the bottom of the channel, this other quarter line, and so forth. So it kind of gives you some ranges that things are playing out in. And then we had this little slopey orange channel coming down right here that I think we've recently broken out of, and the breakout of that actually did move. Let me zoom in so you can see a little better. And I know I don't have all day here, so I'm trying to be quick. But let's see right here. So on this orange channel,
we only lost 7 viewers so far. It's okay.
we're down to 7.
It's the end of the ninth
of the stream,
bottom of the ninth stream.
I wore out already. That's okay. I'm used to that. So
they want to get going early, so they beat the traffic home. Basically.
Well, they heard my call and they're rushing to get their treasures so they can beat the market moves that are showing are happening. So basically, if you see here this orange channel, when it broke, here's the breakout, and it wicked almost exactly to that point. So that played out already, which I think is pretty cool and gave me some confidence. And then what happens is as you start to kind of roll over if you're on a top or kind of bend back to the upside, then what you'll see is new channels starting to form. So you've got this kind of blue channel here that looks like that makes sense. It's like I've got, a touch here, touch here, touch here. Couple touches on the top. It looks like we had a little bit of a bear trap on the bottom down here. But what I just noticed yesterday or day before, or started paying closer attention to, is this dude, and it looks like if you can kind of, it's hard to do on screen, but basically it's like if you have a channel going this way, and then the slope gradually lessens, and then it gradually tilts to the upside. That's kind of what you see here in the drawing. You've got the orange channel kind of being descending. You've got it flattening out and starting to go back to the upside on the blue channel. And then ultimately, you've got some pretty good evidence of a new green channel forming because we've got, good bounce here on the bottom of it, another touch, good solid touch down here, solid here, a wick there, a wick down here. So on this one, what I'd be looking at is a move back to the top of this channel, the blue one first, which is going to put us around 0045. And then further on up to the top of this new green channel, which would put us about 0052. And that also takes us back to this support and resistance quarter line of the broader yellow channel. So hopefully you guys all followed that. I think we've made a turn. There's not any significant good news. We've had a fair amount of bad, that has pushed us down for a long time. I find it funny, all the comments about cope and stuff, but it's like, what's the alternative? Slash your wrists and bleed out in a gutter. It's like there's probably
these are like, buying opportunity,
right? I mean, it's
again
like
and again. Because the fundamentals have not changed. That's what we've been saying earlier. The fundamentals have not changed. Hex
you believe in it or you don't. It's like nothing about. Yeah, sorry.
Toby, my theory: double bottom on Pulsechain.
Pulsechain. We can look at Pulsechain.
Yeah, I keep hearing this double bottom theory, but you know.
I am
What?
I
What
am a
but?
butt man.
Because I can see the double bottom and you not. You don't.
Double bottom.
That's
I'm
why
more into
it's not.
W's.
To me,
I'm looking for W's.
yeah, I mean, you can see a little dipsy doodle there. It's like you got this
Dipsy
little
doodle.
dipsy doodle, I call it. Yeah, you got. I mean, you got a little bit. I mean, it could be in like there's like a Adam and Eve. I mean, for you, Peter, it'd be an Adam and Steve, but we'll talk about that. So, yeah,
There's no
there's
homo.
like a cup and handle situation. You could kind of, I mean, just at a glance, right? Because it's like I'm all about the parallel channels. It's like these other things I think are less effective over time. They're fun if you're desperate. I mean, you can look for inverted head and shoulders and all kinds of weird shit, you know. And but I typically am just looking for parallel channels and seeing how those play out. This pattern, just at a glance, looks very similar to the Hex on Ethereum pattern, which is not surprising that they're all kind of moving together at this
Seems
point.
to me like everything is moving with Pulsechain. Funny how
Everything's
that
moving with
works.
Hex. I mean, to me, it's like I think everything's kind of moving with Hex. It's like, you know, I mean, it depends on which way you want to frame it.
With Pulsechain.
But yeah, it's like on the fly here if we just want to kind of try to find a channel here,
And
because once again, my
one
channel's
more
disappeared.
thing.
Yeah,
One more thing, Kobe.
Yep.
Try invert the chart.
No, I'm
Yeah. Really, invert the chart and tell me what way it's gonna go.
I don't know where the inversion. I don't fucking know inversions, but it's like
Down,
is it bottom right here somewhere.
down right.
Oh no, this is on Deck Screener, bro. I don't think we
Deck
have that
Screener.
functionality. You can do it on Deck Screener?
Of course.
No.
Invert scale.
Settings.
Invert
It's-
log.
Oh my god.
Look,
I see log.
down there. Yeah, click the thing next. No.
I've got auto and I've got log. That's it.
What kind of deck screener is that? What the hell?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why we need.
I have invert scale. What?
Well,
but are you
share
going?
your
Are
screen.
you directly
Show your
on?
shit.
I will.
Shoot your shots.
Please, yeah, share
I-
yours. Share yours.
I fucking will.
That's fine. TA with Peter C.
With Peter.
But how can I?
I do enjoy double bottoms.
Yes.
I'm looking for W's and triangles. That's kind of my.
Okay, wait a minute. Right click the price.
God damn it.
Bob Lagai to the rescue. Right click the pricing
Oh.
bar on the right hand side.
Thank you, Bob.
Invert scale.
Win,
Corner
win
up the
Bob's.
top.
Okay, what? So we're just
Yeah.
doing this so we
So-
can feel
yeah,
better
so-
about life.
R.
That's Copium 3.0.
No. My question is: Are
It's like a dragon.
like triple tops are a thing in TA or quadruple tops or whatever?
Right.
Are those a thing? Because I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like is it like a hummingbird or like one of those it looks like one of those Indian dragon things. I don't know.
Indian
Batman.
dragon thing.
It looks
Not
like a
Indian, it's like
moose.
isn't it like a totem
This
pole?
shit has stopped.
It looks like a moose, an elk.
It's like well, these are wings. This is a head and a
Oh.
neck of a dragon.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
like if we're gonna get all if we're gonna get all
people.
Sammy about it. We could.
I'm
Just do
teaching.
this,
I'm teaching
get
you.
some-
I'm teaching you like
get
nice
some
things, and you keep
Fucking it
making
up.
He's
fun
an
of me.
herbivore, so he doesn't have sharp teeth.
And that's the show, everyone.
That's
Thank
it.
you for tuning in. It was great to see you again.
Christ.
We went off the rails hard. Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
to me, it's like
That
I
is
think
some TA
maybe a
right
double
there.
bottom. I mean,
Some
I don't know what the hell happened here. This is
Yeah,
like-
what
I
the
have
hex?
no
what?
responsibility.
Indeed, what the heck is this all
What the
about?
hex? Good ending, right?
And let's
And
bring it
4
on
o'clock on
in,
the dot,
DJ
we nailed it.
Cryptomatic.
What the
It's,
heck?
it's a time for the outro. Get the fuck out of here and let's enjoy life.
Thanks
got a
for
little
tuning in,
belly.
guys. I'm live again on
Little
Twitch
tiny
tomorrow with the reggae
There's his
music.
tail.
Please come
Woo!
if you're into that.
Outro.